Greetings, it's Kimberly Sherry here today for Friday's Inspiration. I hope you're ready to enjoy a great weekend. Today, I wanted to talk about how to create Zen in your home. Like, we're surrounded by so much chaos right now, so much chaos and uncertainty. A lot of people are afraid about what they see going on the planet. And so, I wanted to share some tips that I think will to help create that sanctuary space so that no matter what's going on around you, you're still going to feel calm and grounded and not worried so much about what's going on. So, a few things. So, first of all, and that's sort of why you guys keep coming back here on a regular basis, is to get in that high vibration, to get clear and grounded. And so that's kind of the number one thing, is knowing that our home is a reflection of what's going on in here. So that's number one, is to create that Zen space here in our own energy field, so that when that gets reflected out into the world, into our home space, that it's going to feel more Zen. And so I'm not going to go into a lot of that because that's why you guys keep coming back here all the time. Hazy and Mercury, you feisty beast. I forget who you are, but anyway, that's always a fun. Some of these little handles are kind of cute. So, first of all, we need to create a Zen space in here. That's why you guys keep coming back. We keep running our energy. We keep clearing all of those lower vibrating energies of fear and anger so that we can be raised up into those higher vibrations. So, that's number one, is we want to create Zen here first. So, that's number one. Number two is to declutter your home. So that can be another reflection of what's going on in your outer world, is because there's a lot of clutter going on in here. If we have a hard time letting go of the past, then we might find that we might hoard a bunch of stuff. We have a hard time letting go of stuff, and people are starting to move away from all the excess stuff, buying less stuff, and focusing more on the things that are really important, surrounding themselves with things that feel special, that make them feel good, and getting rid of everything else. If and something is broken, if it needs to be fixed, then fix it or get rid of it. One or the other. Having broken stuff in your house is actually not good feng shui. So that kind of brings me to the third thing, and this is what I'm going to go into a little more deeply. This is about clearing your home energetically. So I have a really great YouTube video that I'll share with you, and it's all about clearing the energy in your home. So there's a very specific way that I like to do it, and it's really simple. Even if you can't really feel energies, you can still go through the process of this and be able to create clearer energy in your home, clearing out stagnant energy. Because your home, let's see, heart just now coming on. Oh, hey, Lakshmi, so nice to see you, Hannah. Love you too, sweetie. So, how to create some Zen in your home. So, what I was talking about was so clearing the energy. So I have a very specific way of clearing energy in your home, and so I wanted to go over that with you. And in the video that's online, that's in much more detail, I use a feather. I use a feather to help me feel the energy. So if you're not very good at feeling for energies, get a feather, maybe about so long, and you can use it to help amplify what you can feel in your hand. And so that feather becomes very sensitive to what's in the field. And so you can use that feather to feel for what's in the air. And the air is energy. And so you'll be able to feel it a little bit more. If you have a hard time feeling things, you might have a better chance of feeling it if you use a feather to feel these energies. So here is basically how you declutter your home energetically. So I like to start at the front door and clear off any energy that's like blocking people from even coming into your home. Now that might feel like a good protection to have, and that may or may not be the case. If your protection is so strong that people don't even come visit you, of course that's hard to tell the way things are right now, but this I've seen this where the protection is so strong at that front door that people just don't even come at all to even say hello. So that's the first thing you want to do, is clear that block at your front door so that good things can start coming into your home. So you come into your home, and then I like to go to the left. So I like to go clockwise, and then into each room you go clockwise. And you're basically feeling for all the energies. And if you feel an energy, then you'll send it out an open window or out an open door. And if you're not sure, then after each room, just clear it out a front door or a back door. And that's how you clear the energy. So you go around doing every single room that way. And then if you have an upstairs, you'll do the same thing. If you have a downstairs, you'll do the same thing. And so this is how you clear the energies out of your energy, that clear the foreign energies out of your home. Now, if you stay in places like Airbnbs or hotels, you can do the same thing, and then you'll actually sleep better. Because a lot of these energies, they, like in your home, they can make you sick. They can cause arguments. It can make you feel very lethargic, like at your workspace. And you might notice where the energy collects. Like there's a lot of energy that collects in people's beds, in the bedroom, around their workstation. That's another area where a lot of energy collects. Front door, back doors. And here's another one. This little tip isn't in that other video that I did, but it's a really helpful tip that I discovered after I did that video. And that is to do an energy clearing from your mirrors. Because when you stand in front of that mirror, if you're not feeling very attractive, or you're feeling like you're having a crappy day or whatever, that energy is going to be projected into the mirror. And then every time you go and stand in front of that mirror, guess what's going to come back at you? So it's a good idea to clear the energy out of the mirrors every now and then, even the full length mirrors. I remember this one place that I used to live at in Sausalito, and there was this massive mirror that was full length, floor to ceiling, nice and wide, and it was like a portal. So it was like I had to clear that and like close that portal so that, who knows what was coming in and out of there. But at any rate, so clear the mirrors as well. And so when you're all done clearing, like I like to go around all the rooms, and then I like to go through with some really fragrant, something that smells really good, like an oil essence of some kind that makes you feel good. The one that I really like by, not doTERRA, the other one, Young Living. They have one that's called Joy, and that has a very, very high vibration. Rose is another one with a very high vibration. Lavender's great. Just get one that smells really good. You can also do this with incense. And then, the home smells really good after you've cleared out all this energy. Bringing everything out the doors, front door, back door. And then just notice how the space may have changed, where you may have sleeping better. You may be having less arguments because there's no so much static energy in your home. So those are some main ways of clearing your home so you have more Zen in your home. So in review, number 1 is you want to create Zen here in your energy body first. And so that's accomplished by running your energy every day, clearing all those blocks in your energy field so that your outer world starts to reflect that Zen. And the second thing you'll want to do is you're going to want to declutter your home, because that's another indication of what's going on in here. You can actually, by decluttering your home, you can start to create more clarity in your mind, because these two work symbiotically. So you can create more Zen here by really doing a thorough clearing and cleaning of your house. They kind of work together. And then the third thing is to do an energy clearing on your home. And so if you want to look at that video, I'm a little more thorough in there, how to go around making sure you clear at the bottom, around the baseboards, up around the ceiling, in closets, places that get stagnant with energy. So those are my tips for today. And since this was kind of a shorter video, and it's Friday, and you want to go off and enjoy a great weekend, let's do a brief energy clearing where we can help you run your energy. Then you can feel more Zen in your body, and then your home can reflect that as well. So hopefully you'll spend the weekend maybe doing an energy clearing on your home. So it's on YouTube. In case you miss it, it's how to energetically clear your home. I think that's the name of the video. But at any rate, let's get Zen here first. So let's go ahead and send down a grounding cord from the base of your spine all the way down to the center of the earth, that hollow earth. Put it on release in no effort. Excellent. And then you're going to bring that earth energy up through the roots that you're sending down from your feet deep into the earth, all the way to the other side of the planet, wrapping around the whole earth. And then from there, you're going to bring up that abundant feminine earth energy up through your legs and your knees, up through your thighs. Let it go down your grounding. This is how simple it is to create Zen in your space every day. Okay, great. And then you're going to bring pure source energy down into your creative rings above your head. You're going to start bringing in that pure source that's going to help recalibrate all of your dreams and your desires that are held in your crown or in the rings above your crown. Great. So you're just bringing in that energy into the crown chakra now, into that sixth chakra behind your forehead. So it's stopping right there. So this is where we hold a lot of our beliefs and the programs that monitor or affect how we live our lives based on what we believe. And so right now the congestion there goes out to the third layer. So there's a lot of beliefs around feeling powerless. A lot of you are feeling powerless right now with good reason. There's a lot of crazy things going on. And so we're just going to pull in those beliefs that you're somehow powerless over what's going on. And, if you remember that a lot of what's happening on the planet is a manifestation of the global consciousness, their fears, worry, anxiety, anger is has manifested this 1% in reptilian influence. So the more that we each do our part, being Zen here, being aligned and in a high vibration, the less this global consciousness, or should I say the more elevated this global consciousness is going to get. As a matter of fact, 2 years ago, I went back, I think a memory had come up about this 1% energy, and I had measured it at 47%, like how much is global consciousness aware of the game that's going on. So just that much, not so much what they believe or to what degree, but like they're aware that there's a game that's happening and that we're being controlled. So that basic 43% was aware 2 years ago, and now 65% have kind of woken up to like, there's something not right. Something is seriously happening. So this number, it keeps going up. And so now I've been working, you know, as I clear my own energy, working on this global consciousness energy and helping to raise it and elevate it. I got distracted, didn't I? We were getting grounded. Let's bring that pure source energy in through the crown. There we go. And the rings, or the rings and the crown, the sixth chakra. That's where we were. We're clearing that energy at that sixth chakra from the third layer. So the beliefs that we're powerless. That's where we were. This is good brain exercise too. It keeps me on track. Okay, good. So as we're bringing pure source down through that sixth chakra, down through the throat, down into the heart and the solar plexus, excellent. Bringing it down into that second chakra where it's stopping. So out to the third layer, there's a lot of anger and rage in here, and so we want to clear that. We're just going to pull it into the core of that second chakra and just dump it down the grounding. We don't want what we create to make us angry. So that's why we especially want to clear it from here in that second chakra. That's where we create from. So if we're creating through anger, guess what we're going to create? More things to be angry about. That's no fun. Okay, there we go. So as we're bringing pure source down through that second, spilling down the root, let's mix those two energies together as we bring that 50-50 mixture up the front, real close to the spine, up into that solar plexus where it's stopping again. Let's go out to that third layer. That's that powerless energy. That energy that makes us feel trapped and controlled and vulnerable. Good. We're just going to send all of that down the grounding. Excellent. And then we're going to bring this 50-50 mixture up into the heart where it's stopping again. Let's go out to that third layer. So everything that relates to that third layer all relates to our power center at our third chakra. Those two are connected. So we're just going to clear this energy at the solar plexus, this place that makes you feel stuck, maybe tired, maybe a little depressed and unmotivated. It's Friday. Time to go out and enjoy yourself. So that's one thing people are not doing enough of, is finding ways to have some fun and enjoy yourself irregardless of what's going on. We have to, if it means turning off the news, staying away from people that are negative, and just being in those higher vibrations, surrounding yourself with people who are in high vibrations. So as we bring this 50-50 mixture up into the heart and the throat and the sixth chakra, so it's stopping there. Let's go out to that third layer, more beliefs that keep you in that energy, thinking that you are somehow powerless. Okay, great. We're just going to pull that in. You can send it down the grounding. Okay, good. So now as we bring this 50-50 mixture up into the crown, where it's stopping, this is the permission circle. Let's pull that circle all the way in and just dump that energy down the central core to the center of the earth. And then as we pull this energy up out of the crown, through all the rings, and then up, letting that cascade down through all the layers of your aura. Great. I think that's the first time the aura has been completely clear with you guys coming on board here just as a live group. So that's really excellent. That's progress. So that means that maybe you're doing some of this work on your own so that you stay in these high vibrations. So right now your energy is clear all the way out to the 40th layer. That 40th layer is where we experience oneness. So when So what does that mean, oneness? Like for a lot of us, and for even for myself for a long time, that was just a concept, like, oh, we're all one, kumbaya, whatever that is. But the reality is that when we are experiencing oneness, we don't feel the divisions. Like, we don't feel the divisions between races or religion or politics or all of the ways they try to keep us divided, better than, less than, richer, poorer, all of those things. That we just realize this idea that we are all made of the same stuff. We all want the same things. We all want peace. We all want harmony. We all want to be able to come into our homes and feel that it's a safe place to be. And so that's that oneness, where we can all experience that level of peace and serenity no matter what. So it starts here, and we keep sending that energy out into the world. So the aura is clear, and then last but not least, let's clear your circle of reciprocity. So that's the upper 4 chakras and all of your rings. We're going to bring that out the right arm. So I'm just helping you bring that out, that right arm. Excellent. Great givers here. And then let's bring those fingertips together so that you can allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive. So as we bring this receiving into that left arm, excellent. Great job, guys. So it's coming up that left arm, so it's stopping there. So you're allowing yourself to receive part way, and then maybe it falls apart or it goes away or whatever. So this is why. So let's allow the receiving all the way up through that shoulder, and then all the way down into the front and back of the heart, creating that circle of energy. And then through the front and back of the throat, front and back of that 6th chakra, crown, rings, all of those rings. Excellent. Okay, great. And then one last thing, and this is something that you guys should do throughout your weekend as you start to hang out maybe with some friends, or you go to a gathering or whatever. So we're going to clear out some energy cords, but people tend to attach like pretty easily. Like, I can wake up in the morning and find 30 people. Like, all I did was wake up. So yours right now are mostly at the root. So let's just go down to that root chakra, and we're going to expand that worry circle with everybody in it, on it. And we're just going to keep expanding that circle out through all the layers of your aura until that energy just goes back to them. Excellent. Great. Well, that's how you have a start to a really exciting, fun weekend. Beginning of making a Zen weekend. Just checking to see if there was any questions here. Hey, Crystal, Mercury, Feisty Beast, Lakshmi, Z, Erica, Milo, Naj. Great having all of you guys here. And then let's just check on Facebook to see if there's any questions. Hey, Joanne and Janice and Jennifer. Yes, the great organizer, Jennifer. So maybe you could type in where you actually live, Jennifer. She does professional organizing. And the great thing is that Jennifer does, because, the clutter, as she and I knows, is a reflection of what's going on in here. And so sometimes as you're helping someone declutter their home, this is what she does professionally, it's one of the things, that it can bring up stuff for someone. Like, there's a reason they have a hard time letting go of stuff. So she can help with some of those issues energetically. So maybe you could type in where you live, Jennifer, so that people near you could contact you if they want some help with getting their home organized. Hey, Tammy, nice to have you here. She's in Palo Alto. So for those of you on Instagram. Hey, Amy, nice to have you here. Great. So you might have to start from the beginning if you just showed up. You cut your hair. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's right. She says, sorry, Jennifer also cuts hair. So that's the other thing she does. Um, yes, yes, yes. So you may, so those of you who are just showing up, you may need to go back to the beginning to listen to the 3 ways that we're going to make, you can make your home Zen. And I'll post that link to the older, um, hang on, video about clearing the energy in your home. There was actually 2 of them that were really good. So Zen Z wants me to take a look at her money vibration. Is that Infinity, Z? The only place you're not aligned with it is in the root. So go out to that 3rd layer and pull in that energy. And then let that money stir in there so that you, it's not that money gives you security. Money does not give you power or security, but it's going to amplify. It's going to amplify what's going on in your solar plexus. It's going to amplify what's going on in your root. So make sure you allow that money to recalibrate your root chakra so that you feel safe with money. And yeah, great. So that's all we're doing today. So I hope you go off and enjoy your weekend. Have a fabulous weekend. Have fun. Have fun making your home more Zen so you have a sanctuary space to go to where you can feel really good, safe, grounded, at peace amongst all the chaos. All right, sending much love, everyone, and keep asking my favorite question. How? How does it get any better than this? And then stay in that blissful question of, I wonder. You're welcome, Milo. Thank you, everyone, for showing up every week. All right, sending much love. Bye-bye.